time now for our first final of the day. We're kicking off with the heavyweight division. As expected, there have been plenty of dramatic knockouts along the way, but ultimately, the final lineup has seen two underdogs emerge from the pack.
Right, lads, listen up. I gave you your instructions in the dressing room, okay? You both know what I expect. Keep the fight clean. Obey my commands, and most importantly, gentlemen, protect yourself at all times, okay? Shake hands.
Krnjic starting things out in the southpaw stance, and he can make that ring very, very small quickly. Ramirez, historically, he does a lot of this, Barry. He likes to use every inch of that ring, likes to work around the perimeter. His right hand to the body there from Ramirez. Now tries to climb the ladder with a left hook. That uppercut to the body that we saw from Krnjic, that really is, that's the trademark of his operation.
Yes.
And this is a mountain of a man whose size and pressure and those continuous body shots throughout the tournament have just been grinding his opponents down. Round 2 underway. Good start for Kevin Ramirez. Not unusual for Ahmed Krnjic, who is really, if you look at his results, other than that third round stoppage win over Jordi Valenzuela, which, oh, big left hand there for Krnjic.
After he got hit with maybe 8 shots that he took so well.
He does that well, doesn't he, Ramirez? Once he lands with a good shot, he goes, you know what, I'm going to go again. And, you know, he works of his success. And it was a lovely, the 2 left uppercuts and 2 left hooks in that combination from Ramirez before he got clipped with that right hook there from Krnjic.
He just stayed in the kitchen a little too long, that's all.
Round 3 begins. That was actually Mohammed Shamili's family who was sitting ringside. But the Ramirez family, no doubt, watching intently, just as Kevin did when he was 8 years old when his brother Victor won the WBC cruiserweight title over Alexander Alexiev, and now he hopes to go home with a green belt of his own, the Riyadh season belt, and of course the Jose Sulaiman trophy. Quick combination there from Ramirez, finishing things off with that left uppercut. Well, and Barry, there is some consideration of conservation of energy as well, and being on the ropes, you can save a little bit of that gas tank a little bit if you can do it safely.
Just got caught with the left hand there from Krnjic. Ramirez, but does what he always does and fires back. Sometimes you're safer closer to the tag than you are further away. You don't want to get on the end of the shots, but I think he's making Krnjic work hard here.
This is the WBC Grand Prix heavyweight final, and we just heard the open scoring. Kevin Ramirez ahead on all 5 judges' scorecards, but 3 of those judges have him ahead by just a point. The other 2 have him ahead, as you see on your screen, 30-27. So not an insurmountable lead for Krnjic to win on the scorecards.
And that's where open scoring will help him now.
Late shot there from Ramirez, and Krnjic.
That was like 2 seconds after.
Down on both knees here.
I mean, he always takes shots well, but then when you're not bracing for a shot, those are the shots that really hurt.
Otherwise, we can go, okay? Stop.
But if it does give it, if they did give him that round, then it makes this fight a close fight all of a sudden, which feels like Ramirez is not dominating, but winning wide enough.
4 uppercuts in a row, 5 uppercuts by Ramirez on the inside.
But Krnjic only been able to throw in 1s and 2s is costing him the fight here. Because Ramirez just read the rhythm. He just wants 1-2 shots to throw, he fires back, and he always has free space to throw.
Closing in on the final 20 seconds of this round.
That was good from Krnjic. A little step back there when Ramirez came forward.
But again, back comes Krnjic with about 10 unanswered punches. Not all of them landing, but I would say more than 50% of them did.
Yeah, his work ethic is fantastic, isn't it, Ramirez? Look at this. A straight shot's the in, isn't it, for Ramirez? So when he throws that jab, you throw with him, throw the uppercut straight away.
And there's a jab right there from Krnjic, and that's what we should see a little bit more to stop the onslaught of Ramirez.
The WBC open scoring, so 3 of the judges have this fight scored 58-56 for Ramirez, and the other 2 59-55. In other words, this fight is still up for grabs. Ahmed Krnjic could still even things up on the scorecards and force this into the WBC's enhanced scoring system.
Definitely, but he has to have 2 big rounds
in
order to win, because Ramirez had big rounds where he landed some hard shots, but he's definitely in the fight, according to the scorecards.
Don't hit and hold, don't hit and hold. Break.
Again, if you're just tuning in to the tournament for the first time, should that happen, the WBC's enhanced scoring system is essentially a big left hook there from Ramirez, who doesn't want to hear anything about supplemental scoring. He wants a knockout.
Oh, shot there from Krnjic again. Landing some good shots in this round.
Final 10 seconds of the round. But the drama is not over quite yet. What do the scorecards look like? What did they think of Krnjic's work in rounds 7 and 8?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judges Jose Manzur, Alan Krebs, and Janko Aleksic are all in agreement. They scored the same, 77 to 75. And judges Ed Pearson and Pavel Hennick score it 78 to 74. All for your winner by unanimous decision. Still undefeated, and now the Riyadh season WBC Boxing Grand Prix heavyweight champion, Kevin Ramirez.